Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Joe, and welcome back to the channel. So, on our kick, we've gotten our Elestrals Kickstarter stuff. For those of you that haven't checked out our most recent video, make sure that you check out our Stellar Blister Pack opening. Also posted on the channel. I'll throw a link in the description so that you guys can get over there. Today, we're going to continue our opening of our Elestrals content with the Artist Collection opening, which I'm really excited about. So, for those of you that don't know, Elestrals is a card game started by another content creator named A-Drive, or Dan. You can definitely check him out on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. He founded this card game, Elestrals, as a project of his, and he did a Kickstarter campaign. That Kickstarter campaign raised over $1.4 million, which was pretty incredible. And one of the gifts or whatever they call them from Kickstarter, one of the promos, I guess, was this artist collection. And originally this was going to be 10 cards. Because of all of the interest in the Kickstarter campaign and the amount that it grew, this is now actually 25 additional cards, which is insane. So we're going to open up the artist collection pack. These are fully legal cards, I believe, though with very unique artworks. So if you like this content, make sure that you like and subscribe for more. We are going to go back to Pokemon content. You will catch some streams of various Pokemon games as well. But I do plan very fully on playing Elestrals, collecting Elestrals, and just having a good overall time. So we're going to have more of this content on the channel as well. So without further ado, let's open up our artist collection. We're going to go through the cards one by one, and we'll get them all sleeved up, looking nice. And if you did not see my other video yet of the Elestrals opening, I did open our Stellar Blister Packs earlier this week. For whatever reason, those packs were not giving me such a hard time. I will say that the quality of the packs here are phenomenal. All of the, really the quality just generally for all of the Elestral stuff is just top notch. Having collected Pokemon for so many years, it is a little bit different, of course, for me to go into a completely new card game. But I thought this was really, really cool. So let's start. So we're gonna sleeve our first card here, which is a Volt, and that is beautiful artwork. So I believe that the holo patterns might be a little bit different on some of these as well, but these are also different arts than what you're gonna see if you were a Kickstarter founder, or if you go to the cards list on the Elestrals website. This is not what Volt looks like normally. Let me just shut off that light so you can see it a little bit better. Absolutely gorgeous, though. Look at that. Nice multicolored in the background. Just absolutely gorgeous. And again, the feeling of these cards is phenomenal. They actually have a really nice feel to them. They're pretty solid. There we go. That's probably a better light to go on it. Very, very nice. Okay, our next card up is this Cracking card. This is a really cool looking card. This is a pixel art card, which I think is absolutely awesome. Reminds me of a lot of the video games that I played growing up as a kid, the 8-bit sprites. Very, very cool card there. Love that pattern in the holo as well. But these cards are not textured, which is fine, not a big deal. But I do like that the holo pattern kind of matches on this one. It kind of looks pixelated at close range. So that's very, very cool. Okay, next up is Tectorus. This is an Earth Elestral. This is a little bit darker artwork. You can kind of see it there, that the Tectorus's head is a little bit darker in this area here. Very, very pretty. Very nice. Again, look at that holo pattern. I really do love it running down the side inside the borders. What a cool card. And again, these are all cards that have normal or standard versions. These are artists' alternative versions of these. Scavengem is up next. And I love that the holo patterns at times will match like the Elestral colors, so if we quickly go back to the Cracking it's this blue color. Here, it's the green color for the Earth Elestral. But inside, the hollow pattern is a little bit different. It looks blue and dark to match the artist rendering of the Elestral itself, which is really, really cool. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have Sakura Soar. Another Earth Elestral. So again, we have that nice green border. This time we have some of those greens that are playing into the pink on the cherry blossoms on its back, as well as the pink that we see on the bush right beside it. Absolutely gorgeous cards. Really, really incredible. Really incredible. Next up is Hydrake. Again, a really cool card. So this is a wind elemental, or Elestral. And again, you have that kind of grayish border color, which is really, really neat. Really, really pretty card. And I love the different art styles, from the pixelation, to more of what I'd call like the anime styling here with the Sakura Soar, to some of the darker stylings, the more muted stylings of the Scavengem, and then just this kind of goofy looking. It reminds me a little bit of the Pokemon sprites from Gen 1, a little bit, which is kind of neat. Very, very cool. Next up is Quackle, and boy, Quackle looks fun. Kind of reminds me of almost like a water brush style art here. Very, very cool. This is a lightning or electric elemental, Elestral. So again, we have that yellow in the border. You can kind of see there. Again, just love that art. Look at that artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. This was absolutely worth the wait, 100%. We have Sluggle, which again, it's kind of that pastel-y, almost not watercolor this time, almost like crayon styling. So this is a water Elestral here. Wow. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Necruff is next. I actually have a Trifernal deck, which uses Necruff, so I might be putting this guy into that deck. We are going to be opening, by the way, all of the starter decks as well. There are some potential cool cards in there. So, very, very neat. Very cool. This guy actually looks like he has a little bit of a print line, unfortunately, up at the top here. I can't tell if that's a print line or what that is, but yeah, it looks like a print line, unfortunately. But it really doesn't take away. There's also a really cool, let me see if I can get it in the camera. Yeah, right there. See that? That's a really neat little symbol hidden away. I like that there's all of these different holo patterns and whatnot, and I really, props to A-Drive and the team. These cards look phenomenal. Here's our Sprouter, again another Earth Elemental, or Earth Elestral rather. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Again, kind of that, classic like. Oh, colored pencil. That's what it is. It's colored pencil style drawing. Very, very pretty. Carrion is our next one. Ooh, there's another little symbol in there. I just saw you. If you look right there, you can see it. Yeah, like that right there. But again, this reminds me like of Invader Zim from childhood. Very, very cool card. I love that all of these are holo too. Okay, now we have a Lycoris Spirit. Very dark, this one. I'll get it close to the camera so you can kind of see it here. But very, very dark in its design, but also very anime-ish. I love the moon in the background. Let me see if I can get a better shot of this. You can kind of see it. I'm going to have to block this light a little bit so you can kind of see it here. Yeah, look at that. It reminds me a little bit of the Moon Brion with the moon in the background. That's awesome. Okay, let's keep it rolling here. Next up, we have another Quackle. Okay, so we have a couple of different Quackle options. This one definitely looks a little bit more serious. Anime styling, I would say again. But again, there's in the background right here, there's a little sun or a moon or something, which is really cool. And then there's the little symbol down there as well. Very, very cool. This, I feel like this is going to be a really powerful card because of the ability, when you cast it for one spirit, you can get back 3 from your underworld and put them back in your spirit deck. So I suspect that Quackle will likely get some serious play in a deck that's designed to stall. Next up, we have Mouse Station. It's another water Elestral. And again, we have our little symbol down here and another one up there. That's cool. Double. This reminds me a little bit of like Disney-esque. Kind of playful and fun. Very, very cool. Ooh, look at this Vapiro. I love the edging around him. Look at just the border around Vapiro is holographic in and of itself. You can kind of see it in that shot there. See how it shimmers all around him. Very, very neat card. God, this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Truly incredible. This must be the artist collection stamp. That's what that is. Very, very cool. Exaltair is our next card up. And again, very like DBZ styling on this one. Let's see if we can get everything. You got the little feather there, the clouds on the side. Very cool. Very neat, very cool. Beautiful. Let's take a peek at our Sorlet card here. That's up next. Very, very neat. This one is definitely a little bit more like cloudy and light. Gives you a sensation. It's a very airy drawing, in my opinion. Very, very pretty. Jolton is our next little guy up here. Ooh, I love what they did with the background pattern on this. So this, when you look at it at a slight angle here, let me see if I can get it. The camera might not cooperate with me on this one. Basically, if you don't catch it in the light, you can kind of see here that there's all different colors. So it's green down here and blue and yellow and blue and yellow. Very neat effect on the card. Very, very neat. Next up, we have a Sonicor. Very anime-esque for this particular rendition. Very cool as well. Very neat. Next up is our Zaptor Spirit. And very, very cool cards. It's kind of older. It looks more mature style, I think, of the Zaptor, not the art style itself, but the actual creature. Very neat. Galaxia is our next one. This is a really cool artwork. I actually really like that. It's very subtle. It's very cartoony. You have the whale kind of blowing air, and you can kind of see all of the water splash around it, the waves. You have something flying there. Looks like some Leviathan soaring next to it as well. Soaring all around it, actually. You can see up there as well. Very, very cool. Let's bring this close to the camera so you guys can see that. What gorgeous artwork. This was definitely worth it. And this, I think, was only like $10 on the Kickstarter, which was really cool. Okay, next up we have Cinder. Very neat card. Dragony, which I like. I like dragons. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, we're coming up towards the end of our artist collection pack here. We have, next up is a Demeter. There was a new movie coming out. Last sale of the Demeter, or last ride of the Demeter, or something like that. What a beautiful card. So this is very much like some of the waifu cards in Pokemon. Just a very nice, subtle, simple style, though. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Equilynx is up next. Let's get her into the sleeve, and then we'll go from there. That's really cool. Little family, little baby Equilinxes playing around it. Very, very neat. And our last card here is a Ladagon. Ladagon? Definitely a dragon in the anime style, it looks like, in my opinion. Very, very cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. That is it for our Elestrals Artist Collection Pack. If you didn't get a chance to get your Elestrals on Kickstarter, you'll have another chance coming up here soon as these cards are going into full production mode. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And keep an eye out for more of the Elestrals content. Have a great rest of your day.